Have you ever felt different? Like you see the world in a way that no one else does? You notice the little things, the subtle shifts in someone's tone, the fleeting expressions they tried to hide. Maybe you've been told you're too sensitive, or that you overthink things. But what if I told you that these aren't flaws, or if they are the markers of a unique and powerful ability? Okay, the title of this video might seem dramatic, but it points to a very real concept: the existence of people with an extraordinary capacity for understanding human behavior. These are the individuals who can walk into a room and instantly feel the emotional temperature. They can predict how a conversation will unfold before it even starts. They are the natural-born profilers, the empaths, the human lie detectors. Think about the world's top intelligence agencies, like the CIA. They spend billions on technology and surveillance, yet their most valuable assets are still human. They need people who can decipher motivations, predict actions, and see through deception. But here's the secret: these skills can't always be taught. Sure, you can learn techniques and methodologies, but the truly gifted have an innate talent, a kind of sixth sense for human nature. So, let's play a little game. I'm going to describe a series of traits and experiences. As I go through them, just notice how many of them resonate with you. Don't judge. Don't overthink. Just feel. First, you're an incredible observer. You don't just see, you perceive. When you're in a cafe, you're not just looking at your phone. You notice the couple in the corner having a silent argument, the barista forcing a smile after a rude customer, the student in the back tapping their pen in a rhythm that signals anxiety. You collect these little data points without even trying. It's like your brain is a high-definition camera, constantly recording the world around you in intricate detail. This isn't being nosy. It's an automatic process. Can't turn it off. Second, you have a deep, almost unsettling intuition. You get gut feelings about people and situations that almost always turn out to be right. You've met someone and just known they couldn't be trusted, even when they seemed perfectly charming to everyone else. Or you felt a sudden urge to avoid a certain street or take a different route home without any logical reason, only to find out later that you narrowly avoided a problem. People might call this luck or coincidence, but you know it's something more. It's a subconscious processing of thousands of nonverbal cues that your conscious mind has uneven registered yet. Third, you are a master of pattern recognition, but not with numbers or shapes with people. You see the recurring scripts in relationships, the predictable cycles of conflict and resolution. You can tell when a friend is about to make the same mistake again. By the way, they start talking about a new person in their life. You understand that human behavior, while complex, is often governed by underlying patterns of fear, desire, and insecurity. You see these blueprints where others just see chaos. This makes you an incredible advisor, though it can also be a burden when you see a train wreck coming and cut and stop it. Fourth, you have a built-in lie detector. This doesn't mean you're cynical, but you are very difficult to fool. If you notice the micro-expressions that flash across a face in a fraction of a second, if you hear the slight hesitation in a voice, the choice of words that are a little too precise, the story that's just a little too perfect. While others are swayed by a convincing narrative, you're focused on the delivery. You're reading the meta-communication, the message behind the message. This can make social interactions exhausting because you're constantly sifting through layers of performance to get to the truth. Fifth, people just open up to you. Strangers tell you their life stories in the checkout line. Friends and colleagues come to you with their deepest secrets and problems, even if you're not particularly close. There's an aura about you that makes people feel safe and understood. This is because, subconsciously, they can sense that you won't judge them. You listen, not just to respond, but to truly understand. You have a profound capacity for empathy, allowing you to step into someone else's shoes and see the world from their perspective. Sixth, you have a relentless curiosity about the why. You're not satisfied with surface-level explanations. When something happens, You need to understand the underlying motivations. Why did that person quit their job so suddenly? What is the unspoken tension in that family? What fear is driving that politician's decisions? This drive to understand the human psyche is insatiable. You're a natural psychologist, a detective of the soul. You're drawn to documentaries, true crime, and deep character studies because they feed this need to unravel the complexities of human nature. Seventh, and this one is crucial, you often feel like an outsider. Because you see so much, you can feel disconnected from those who don't. You see the social games people play, the masks they wear, and it can be hard for you to participate authentically. You might feel lonely, even when surrounded by people, because you sense a gap between what is said and what is felt. This feeling of being on the outside looking in is a hallmark of the observer. It's the very thing that gives you your unique perspective. You're not in the painting, you're the one analyzing it. So, how did you do? Did more than a few of these points hit a little too close to home? If so, you're not weird or broken. You might just be one of them. It's the kind of person who possesses a level of emotional and social intelligence that is exceptionally rare. Now, let's bring it back to that dramatic title. Imagine a crisis, a situation of national importance where understanding the enemy is the key to victory. Technology can tell you where someone is, but it can't tell you what they're thinking. It can intercept a message, but it can't decipher the hidden meaning or the psychological state of the sender. In those moments, you don't need a supercomputer. You need a super perceiver, a behavioral analyst in a high-stakes agency who encounters someone with this raw, innate talent would recognize it immediately. They would see that this person's natural ability surpasses years of training. They'd understand that in a world of deception and psychological warfare, this person isn't just an asset. They are a strategic weapon. The idea of letting that talent go to waste, or worse, having it used against you, would be unthinkable. Hence, the dramatic declaration, recruit this person, or we're all in trouble. It's an acknowledgement that some human skills are simply irreplaceable. But this isn't about joining the CIA. It's about recognizing the power you hold. Your ability to understand people is a gift. It can make you an incredible leader, a compassionate friend, a brilliant artist, a healing therapist, or a game-changing entrepreneur. Any field that requires a deep understanding of human beings is a field where you can excel. The challenge for you is to learn how to manage this ability. It can be overwhelming. The constant influx of emotional data can lead to burnout and anxiety. You need to learn how to set boundaries, to create a filter so you're not absorbing everyone's energy. You need to learn to trust your intuition without letting it turn into paranoia. And most importantly, you need to accept that this is who you are. Stop thinking of your sensitivity as a weakness and start seeing it as your superpower. The world is becoming more and more automated, but the one thing that can never be replicated is genuine human understanding, the ability to connect, to empathize, to see the truth behind the facade. That is the skill of the future, and it's a skill you were born with. So, the next time you feel different, the next time you notice something no one else does, don't dismiss it. Acknowledge it. Hone it. It's your compass, your guide, and your greatest strength. You are the chosen one, not by some external agency, but by your own innate nature. You were chosen to see, to understand, and to connect in a way that few ever will. Embrace it. The world needs your clarity now more than ever. Thanks for watching today. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the human mind. Till next time, trust your gut.